Alright, as y'all can see, I've recently been busy with some other videos of mine that don't focus on Dragon Ball Legends, but y'all do know that I don't only talk about Dragon Ball Legends here, right? I do gaming and other stuff. But regardless of that, I'm now back on talking about Dragon Ball Legends, and I know, it's been a while. Y'all missed me. Never mind. But anyways, last video I talked about the worst feelings in Dragon Ball Legends Summon Edition, so now I'm gonna do PvP Edition. Now, of course, for that one comment that said if I'm going to do best Legends limited characters and best Ultra characters, I'm working on it, I'm just gonna release it later. But regardless, hey man, let's get into this video. Also, if we reach if we reach 1,000 subscribers, I will now start doing videos with my webcam. So for some of y'all, it might be the first time seeing my face, so I guess it's sort of a face reveal, but not really. If you go to YouTube Shorts, you can see it. But without further ado, let's get into this video, shall we? But of course, I also have to thank y'all so much. At the time I'm recording this, of course, thank y'all so much for 843 subscribers, bro. We are moving, I might say, bro. This is crazy, bro. I feel like every time I say thank you for a certain amount of subscribers, by the time the video releases, I'm already at like 50 plus more subscribers than that. It's freaking wild, bro. But again, thank y'all so much. I just have to say that real quick. Now we can get into the video. We've all played the PvP aspect of Dragon Ball Legends before. And if you haven't, then I'm convinced that you haven't played Dragon Ball Legends ever in your life. Because who plays Dragon Ball Legends and only plays the offline mode? Like, seriously? But whatever. Most of us have played the PvP aspect of Dragon Ball Legends, and there's no doubt that we've ran into many annoying things on the way. Specifically, things that make us want to throw our phones or just crash out on something, someone, or just, you know what I'm talking about. So today in this video, I'm going to talk about these 7 things that are the most triggering and annoying things in Dragon Ball Legends PvP Edition. Let's get into it right now, starting with number 7. Alright, at number 7 we have, when you finally pull that new LF character that you wanted, you know what I'm talking about, so this kind of adjacent to the worst feeling Summon Edition video, but anyways, when you finally pull the new character that you wanted, right, and then in PvP, they immediately become redundant after some time passes, and now you don't even feel accomplished now that you pulled this character. Dog, I already know a lot of people feel this way about some old LF characters. For example, LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the yellow one, LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Nameku, both Nameku's actually, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like, yeah, all of that, it just feels real bad because you spent all that CC and wasted all your time, and for what? Now you're just getting absolutely just demolished by the new LF or Ultra in PvP, and now you're just sitting there contemplating your life choices again, deciding, why did I even do this? And then you realize why. Because you have a gambling addiction and you just can't stop. you just can't stop no matter what. And now it's just now you're just done. You're done. You're just sitting there, you're done. You look stupid. People are clowning you for even having this new LF. Like, why are you using it in the big 26 or whatever the frick people say nowadays? It's just sad, bro. I feel bad for anybody this actually happened to. It's happened to me as well, not gonna lie. Man. Moving on. Okay, at number 6 we have lag switchers. Freaking kill yourself, dude. Oh, right. My apologies. I assume I have to explain. So, basically, lag switching is when you're in the middle of a Dragon Ball Legends match and you think you're doing good. I mean, the opponent is comboing you, but once they finish your combo and they strike back thanks to the new update that doesn't allow you to combo for over 60 seconds, you can now, like, strike back and get your combo going. But immediately as soon as you make a move, suddenly they just start beating the absolute brakes off of their rider, and now you're looking like a PS1 character who got put through 8-bit simulation. Like, bro, make it make sense. Ain't no way that immediately when I try to make a move, you want to disconnect your router and just say screw you and just leave the game, but still be enough to continue playing the game and beat the brakes off of me. Like, bro, it doesn't make any sense. Not to mention with the new update of Dragon Ball Legends, the ground battle mechanics, battles have been slower and more chopped than ever. So they don't even need to lag switch anymore because the battle does it for you. Like, bro, make it make sense. And it's not like Legends even cares about this or can do anything about it because they already installed the update. So the only thing we're gonna have to do now is just wait for like the new update to get fixed and all of that, and be returned back to normal and stuff like that. And when I say normal, I mean fix the connection. But then again, these stupid lag switchers are still gonna be there, so it doesn't even matter anyway. I really wonder how they're able to do this anyways. Like specific, like how do you do that? Do you like tone down your Wi-Fi? Do you go like a specific area where your Wi-Fi is like low, and then how do they do this? Not like I'm trying to do it or anything, but I'm really curious of how they do it, because the math just ain't mathing for me. And to be fair, not a lot of things math for me. Maybe I'm just dumb, or maybe they're just incredibly smart, or maybe it's both. I don't really know. But moving on to number 6. Did you just say number 6? I mean number 5. You know what I meant. Alright, at number 5 we have whenever a random disconnection happens between me and another person mid-match, and then I get banned from PvP for literally 2 hours because my router disconnected for some reason. Or because, I don't know if some people have this, but I have this facial recognition thing. If my face gets too close to my phone, and then this little screen pops up telling me to take my face away from my phone far enough, and then it will register, and then I can click OK to continue doing whatever I'm doing. Like, bro, why? You're telling me because of a 0.2 ping difference now that I disconnected, you're saying not only do I lose the match, but I'm banned from playing PvP for 2 hours straight just because of this stupid thing? Legends, what is wrong with you? I get it was a system implemented for people who like to quit a lot, but for the people that just randomly disconnect and it isn't their fault, you just gotta feel bad for them, man. And it really tagged into the lag switchers, because they could lag so much, they could end up making you disconnect and have this happen to you. Like, oh, my bad, Legends. My bad that my router is absolute dog water at 2 p.m. on a Sundays. I'll try to fix that from now on. Like, bro, it isn't my fault. And then it's even more annoying when you finally be able to play PvP again, and then the same thing happens twice in a row, and then you get banned for a straight up day. At this point, I might as well just delete the app and create a new account, because what the frick, man? And don't even tell me to play the offline aspects of Dragon Ball Legends. Dog, what am I gonna play? No, seriously, what am I gonna play? The events? No! I already grinded enough for the Chrono Crystals. Do you really think I'm finna play the events for fun? Who actually does that? And don't even tell me to play the co-op mode of Dragon Ball Legends either, because most of the time, people actually understand the mission in Dragon Ball Legends, but there's that one rare person, like that one person that decides to screw around and either, 1, decides to play with an extremely weak character, 2, decides that you're not good enough to partner with them if you're, you know, not high leveled enough or not using the right equipments or whatever, or 3, they take forever to get on their freaking phone. Like, bro, the ready button is right there. It's not that complicated, dog. Then it's even worse when they have terrible connection again. So now you're partnering up with them. You're trying to rising rush, but this man ends up disconnecting, leaving you in the dust. Hold on, bars. Okay, so this one isn't really notable enough to get its own placing, but not noticeable enough or notable enough to not get its own placing for an honorable mention. So we'll just call this 4.5, and that is when your opponent sends you one of those little cocky messages after PvP matches. You know what I'm talking about, those little messages, good points and stuff like that. And they send you one of those cocky messages, and the worst part about it is that they didn't even deserve to win. You know what I'm talking about. They end up using a real toxic team like, let's say Ultra Majin Vegeta, transforming Vegeta Blue, and 3Ku. Let's just say back in that meta. And then they send you this message talking about some, you have refined my palate and made me even stronger. You know, those type of messages. Like, bro, if you don't shut your stupid self up, first of all, you didn't even deserve that win. Second of all, you're using Ultra Majin Vegeta, so you can automatically just jump off a roof. And third of all, I bet your build like... Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Good, because I was not trying to deal with another crash out about Ultra Majin Vegeta for the 3rd time this week.
Well, I'm gonna show you a crash out, alright, mother...
Moving on to number 4 on our list. And number 4 on our list is when you finally get a good match on PvP, but then you realize your opponent is a bot. Like, bro, you telling me after all this time, I finally connect to a match, and you're telling me that my opponent is Wall-E, or Eve, or freaking Metal Sonic? Actually, not. Metal Sonic is way too advanced for that. But still, like, are you serious right now? You like, I take 20 years to connect, like, this stupid connection, and you're telling me my opponent is Chat GPT but in Dragon Ball Legends? And sometimes you can't even tell if your opponent is a bot, because some bots can join guilds and actually have a good stable team, and some bots can even be, you know, playing like a real person. But then when you actually find out that your opponent is a bot, when they do some stupid stuff a player wouldn't do, now you're just sitting there questioning your life choices, because why did you even decide to continue the match? And you could forfeit, by the way. But again, if you forfeit the match, you're probably gonna get banned for a day in PvP. So yeah, that freaking sucks, man. And then the craziest part is, this bot got me saying the most wildest things known to man, thinking they're a real player. It got me calling them stupid, all sorts of insults that I learned from Call of Duty. And then I realized I wasted these fire insults that I could have used on someone else in the middle of a group chat argument on freaking character AI. Are you serious right now? I wasted those insults on Poly AI on Dragon Ball Legends? Alright, bro. Nah, because... oh my god, bro. He got me pulling out my best insults from the bag. Meanwhile, the bot responds with... like, bro, I'm not even mad at it. It just makes me feel disappointed. Okay, we got another 0.5 on this list, so we'll call it 2.5. You mean 3.5?
Your job is to edit, not correct me every time I'm recording, you piece of...
Moving on to 3.5. And that's when you can't find a match on PvP at all. I'm talking like no players, not even the bots want to play with you, bro. Pause. Like, am I just that repulsing that not even the NPCs want to play with me, bro? Pause. Back to what I was saying. At this point, like, I might as well just delete the game and I have a better luck at finding a match there in real life. Like, bro, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's not that my connection is dog water, it's just that I just can't find anything. Apparently the bots just took a day off, and the players, I don't know, they also just took a day off, because I can't find anybody, for the love of God. Moving on to number 3 on our list, and that is when I'm just trying to have fun on PvP, but then I run into a 30 times God rank player out of nowhere. Like, bro, like, have you even touched grass before? Like, bro, like, I'm just trying to have fun, bro. I just click the PvP matches on rank to see what happens. Boom, 30 times God rank just in my face. Like, bro, get a what the? Why did that censor? What in the name of God? Editor me, what's going on? Yeah, so apparently you can't say the J word anymore without it being censored. What the heck is the J word? Are you talking about What the heck, man? Okay, so apparently I can't say the word anymore, but whatever. Circling back to the main point of this video, it freaking sucks when I'm just trying to have fun, then run into a 30 times God rank player with an absolute cracked team. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to test out my new true MUI Goku. I just said true MUI Goku. Transforming MUI Goku. And then this man just absolutely just one-shots me with his team of, I don't know, fusions, God Key, I don't know. Just make up a team on your own, okay? But regardless, like, bro, you actually need to touch grass. You actually need to go get the thing that I can't say, because there is no way that you're 30 times God rank, bro. Do you understand how many hours you have to put into this game to get God rank of all things? Like, 30 times God rank. I would get it if it was God rank once or twice, but 30 times, my dude? Yeah, you're cooked. Alright, on number 2 on this list, it is running into the team that is the current meta. Currently, right now, the current meta is probably Saiyan Saga or Universe Reps or something like that. And I'm just talking about in general, because you know dang well it sucks when you specifically don't have the meta units. Not even one of them. And, well, yeah, you're done for, buddy. Like, example, bro, it doesn't make any sense. Like, not only is this team powerful, but they have some broken mechanics. For example, TMUI, bro, I shoot one ki blast, this man hits that quick dodge animation that takes away half my freaking health with one punch. Yeah, I'm done. Don't even get me started on transforming Vegito Blue in 3Q with those infinite combos before the update, dude. Bro, I cannot tell you how many times I just clicked on PvP. Clicking on PvP during that time was just a signing waiver to your death sentence, because the moment you get touched once by these guys, you are done. And let's go back to the old days of Dragon Ball Legends, where LF Super Saiyan Blue Vegito released. You could not
touch this guy, but he would beat the ever-living brakes off of you. What in the name of God? And speaking of which, this is a perfect transition to number 1, and that is running into Ultra Majin Vegeta on PvP. I cannot escape. If you want to know more about that, I have a whole video in my video section. You can go check that out. But oh my God. Yep, that's the end of this list. Nope, I'm done. I freaking hate this.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Alright everybody, that's going to be the end of this video today. If y'all enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, hit notifications, and comment down below. Specifically, comment down below your personal experience and frustrations with PvP. I'm real curious to see what y'all have. And I might even do a video reacting to you guys' comments about your personal frustrations with summons and PvP. But yeah, again, if y'all enjoyed, like, sub, hit notifications, share, and of course comment down below. And I'll see you on the next video. This K-Boy Ultra signing off. If you're not having a good day or a good life, I hope it gets better. Peace out, everybody.